Baylen Dupree shows off face transformation after major Botox work. In the ever-evolving world of social media, influencers live their lives not only in the spotlight, but under a microscope. Few know this better than Baylen Dupree, the unapologetically bold and infectiously charismatic content creator who has captured the internet's attention time and time again. Recently, Baylen has once again gone viral, not for a wild prank, daring challenge, or viral dance, but for revealing a stunning facial transformation, courtesy of major Botox work. And as with all things Baylen, the internet is absolutely screaming. To understand the magnitude of this moment, it's important to look back at how Baylen Dupree rose to fame. Originally known for her energetic, no-holds-barred content that mixed humor with relatability, Baylen built a loyal following of fans who admired her confidence and honesty. Her platform wasn't just about laughs, it was about being real. Whether she was sharing her daily routine, opening up about her struggles, or clapping back at haters with her signature wit, Baylen always kept it authentic. And that authenticity is exactly what made her recent transformation such a shock, and such a talking point. Baylen teased the reveal in a series of cryptic Instagram stories, hinting that she had something major coming, and fans should stay tuned for a new era. Speculation ran wild. A fashion line? A reality show? A move to LA? When the big reveal came, it wasn't any of those things. It was a selfie. A glowing, unfiltered, jaw-droppingly different selfie that showed off her smooth forehead, refined brows, and a newfound sharpness in her facial features. The caption? The post exploded across social platforms. Comments poured in, ranging from praise to confusion to pure awe. Some fans cheered her on, applauding her for doing what made her feel good. Others wondered if this marked the beginning of a more curated, filtered version of the Baylen they thought they knew. While many influencers keep quiet about cosmetic procedures, Baylen opted for transparency. In a candid YouTube video titled, "Let's Talk About My Face," she broke down her decision. "I'm not trying to hide anything," she began, sitting in front of a ring light, makeup-free and radiant. "I wanted to try Botox. I've always been curious, and honestly, I just wanted to see what I'd look like with a little enhancement. This wasn't about insecurity. It was about curiosity, and yeah, aesthetics." She explained she had Botox injected in her forehead, around her eyes to soften crow's feet, and in her jawline to create a more sculpted profile. The procedure was performed by a highly reputable cosmetic specialist, and she emphasized that she felt completely safe and empowered during the process. Baylen's openness about the experience earned her both admiration and criticism, two things she's more than used to by now. The internet's response was, predictably, a roller coaster. On TikTok, the hashtag #BaylenBotox started trending, with fans making reaction videos, side-by-side comparisons, and even edits celebrating her new look. One fan gushed, "She looks like a goddess. I didn't think Baylen could level up, but she did." Another wrote, "We love an honest queen. Botox done right." But there were also skeptics. Some longtime followers questioned whether this change clashed with Baylen's image of body positivity and realness. "I just hope she's doing it for herself and not for internet pressure," one comment read. Another said, "Baylen's always been gorgeous. She didn't need to change a thing." As with any influencer's life, memes quickly followed. Some humorous, some critical, and some genuinely creative. Baylen herself reposted her favorites, showing she hasn't lost her sense of humor through it all. Baylen's transformation isn't just a personal moment. It's a reflection of a larger cultural conversation. Botox, once taboo or reserved for celebrities, has become increasingly normalized among millennials and Gen Z alike. Thanks to social media, cosmetic procedures are more visible and more openly discussed than ever. In fact, according to recent statistics, Botox usage among people under 30 has increased dramatically in the past 5 years. The motivations vary. Some seek preventative treatment, others look to enhance specific features, and many simply want to explore their own definition of beauty. Baylen's case is unique because she's not conforming to beauty standards in silence. She's shouting her transformation from the rooftops, unapologetically and unfiltered. And in doing so, she's starting a conversation about autonomy, choice, and the evolution of self-image in the digital age. One of the biggest questions raised by Baylen's transformation is where we draw the line between authenticity and enhancement. Can someone still be considered real if they alter their appearance? Realness isn't about never changing, she says in her video. It's about owning your choices and being transparent about who you are. I didn't do this to hide anything. I did this because I wanted to. That's as real as it gets. This perspective resonates with many of her fans, especially those who feel empowered by her willingness to challenge outdated beauty narratives. In a culture that often shames women for aging or for trying to look younger, Baylen's boldness feels rebellious and refreshing. Since the reveal, Baylen has leaned fully into her new era. She's posted more confidently than ever, experimenting with new makeup styles, camera angles, and content themes. Her videos are still filled with the same quirky energy and fearless attitude, only now with a smoother forehead and chiseled jawline. She's also used the moment to start discussions about cosmetic work, opening up the floor to conversations with fans, professionals, and other influencers. In a recent Instagram Live, she invited a cosmetic dermatologist to talk about myths surrounding Botox, demystifying the process for curious viewers. This kind of education and openness has become a signature part of Baylen's brand, and it's part of why so many continue to rally behind her, no matter what changes she makes. If her Botox era is any indication, Baylen Dupree has no plans of slowing down. She's teased upcoming collaborations with beauty brands, hinted at a podcast about cosmetic culture, and even dropped whispers about writing a memoir. As always, fans will be watching, cheering, critiquing, and memeing every step of the way. Baylen's transformation is more than just skin deep. It's a loud, proud declaration of agency in a world that constantly tries to put women, and especially influencers, in tightly labeled boxes. Baylen Dupree celebrates Easter Sunday with Colin, shares wholesome pictures. Easter Sunday is a time of joy, reflection, and family traditions. This year, fans of TikTok sensation Baylen Dupree were treated to a heartwarming glimpse into her personal life, as she celebrated Easter in the most wholesome way possible, with her boyfriend Colin, and a sprinkle of springtime charm. The duo's cheerful Easter celebration lit up social media and gave followers all the feel-good vibes they could ask for. Baylen, who has built a devoted online following for her humor, honesty, and unfiltered personality, especially in raising awareness about her experiences living with Tourette syndrome, is no stranger to sharing slices of her life. But this Easter felt a little different. More intimate, more colorful, more full of love. The kind of celebration that makes you want to pull out your pastel sweaters and paint some eggs, even if it's just to join in on the joy from afar. Let's take a deep dive into how Baylen and Colin made their Easter special, what fans loved most about it, and why this particular celebration struck a chord with so many. An Easter to remember. Baylen Dupree's social media has always been a blend of real-life struggles, laugh-out-loud content, and those little moments that make followers feel like they're just hanging out with a friend. So when Easter Sunday rolled around, fans expected a few festive updates, but what they got was an entire digital scrapbook of love, laughter, and springtime bliss. On Instagram and TikTok, Baylen posted a carousel of wholesome pictures and short videos from her Easter Sunday, captioned with a simple yet heartfelt, "Happy Easter from us to you." The post featured her and Colin dressed in soft spring colors. Baylen in a light yellow sundress with floral prints, and Colin looking equally dapper in a pastel blue shirt and tacos. The two were photographed laughing, holding hands, posing beside a blooming garden, and even engaging in some classic Easter activities like egg decorating and hunting. Fans immediately flooded the comment sections with heart emojis, words of encouragement, and admiration for their sweet, genuine bond. "Y'all are the cutest," wrote one fan. Another commented, "Seeing you this happy makes me happy. You both glow." Who is Colin? If you're new to Baylen's world, you might be wondering, who is Colin? Colin, Baylen's boyfriend, has appeared sporadically on her social media over the past year, but their relationship has remained largely private until recently. What's clear though is how much joy he brings into her life, and vice versa. From supportive comments on her videos to occasional cameos during TikTok lives, Colin has become a quietly adored figure among Baylen's fans. The Easter post was one of the most comprehensive glimpses into their relationship yet. It wasn't flashy or overproduced. Instead, it was sweet and simple. Two people enjoying each other's company on a sunny spring day. It wasn't about perfection, it was about connection. And that's something Baylen's audience really resonates with.